I had been very secure in the belief that I was never going to be putting up a cutting board build on YouTube. However, my son has just moved into a new apartment. He doesn't have a cutting board and he's requested that I make and send him one. And I don't get requests from my kids very often to do anything for them, so I'm jumping on this one and I'm going to make him a cutting board. So here's what we've ended up with. It's a pretty nice looking wood, some that wasn't quite up to my expectation. But for a cutting board, I think that's probably going to work out. And then what I'm going to do, because I need it to be a little longer, I'm going to splice one of these, cut it down, splice it and stick it in the middle. And then we're going to end up with some pretty nice looking grain that's book matched. These two are book matched and these two are book matched. Okay, the next step in the process is I'm going to be squaring up the ends, and then I need to take down this rough edge. So when you put those two pieces of wood together, they're angled like that, you get a very nice joint. So now I'm going to glue this scarf joint up. That's a nice way to make a joint. I'm going to glue this up with some Gorilla Glue. Water activated stuff. going to put a bit of my signature onto this cutting board. Cutting boards can be a little plain. So I got a little 5-minute epoxy here. Okay, there's a little bubble there of epoxy I want to take down so that it's nice and flat. So we're going to go through the grits. And for those of you in the southern United States, that's sandpaper, not something to eat. That first one was a 60 grits, take it down quick. This is a 120. And at 220, polish them up a little bit. Sanding's done. A little finish. Kitchen utensils, cutting boards especially. I like to put a 2-part finish on. Regular old mineral oil. Get it at the pharmacy or the chemist, as you call it in Europe. And then once that's soaked in, a beeswax and mineral oil combination, which is a 4-to-1 mineral oil to beeswax, puts a very nice top finish on it. And the way I do this is just flood the surface of both sides until it just doesn't seem to want to soak any more in. And then use the wax product. And when we get to the finished stage, it really starts to shine. So here it is, all finished and ready for some chopping. Beautiful wood, and it's for my son. It's like, how fast can I do it and how over the top should I make it? I'd say live long and prosper, but I don't want to spook you. It's on the way, son. And for the rest of you, if you like what you see, come on back. I put these out every once in a while. After all, I have another job that gets in the way of what I like to do. Thanks for watching.